anybody shows up. It says it's public. Oh my goodness. See what's going on. Hey guys. Hopefully somebody sees this. If not, I will just continue on painting. But I'll just start painting anyways. This YouTube is just a pain in the butt because I had to fiddle around with the orientation. And it worked the other day. And I do see a thumbs up. All right, somebody is here. We're alive. We are alive. Oh my God. Hey, Susie. How are you doing? Good to see you. All right. So I want to see how fast I can paint this head. Maybe we call this speed painting. But I was painting Gracie May. And I do really want to try something different with the hair painting. And that is adding this glass and tile medium, which is like, you can't get this anymore. Thank goodness I got 3 bottles of this, and then I'm going to have to figure out a replacement for this is when I run out of this stuff. But for now, I have a practice head in front of me that I am working on. Fifth day of, hang on a minute. What is that? Norovirus? What is that? Never heard of that. I hope you are okay. Hope all is okay. Yeah, Mark's going in for surgery this Tuesday, so say a prayer for us. Oh my goodness. Like I said, I am a third shifter officially now, so that's why you're going to see me on live streams that are like pretty much in the middle of the night. So for those of you who live like in California or, you know, where being sick, fever, vomit, oh, I am so sorry. I've never heard of it before. Is that kind of like the flu? Yeah. Praying for you to feel better. So we're going to try to get to the Kansas doll. Are you still going to Kansas Doll Show? It works for you? Cool. So you can see that the layers are looking beautiful on this head. And I am trying a different brush as well for the hair painting. So I wanted to paint this head and then like start hair painting with you guys. Good morning. No, we have, let's see, good morning. No, we have COVID. Good luck to you and your, thank you. It's like something going around again. That's pretty scary. So far, so good. We are good here. But Mark will be getting his surgery this Tuesday, and it's a big, big surgery. So yeah, keep us in your prayers. He'll be in the hospital for a week after that. So I did get FMLA, which means that I have the week off of work to be with him every day in the hospital and then take care of him when he gets home. And then, yes, the thing that stinks about that, that's a week of pay that I am not getting. I don't get paid for being FMLA, unfortunately, not at where I work. But, so I have to make some babies and sell them to make up for that week of lost wages. And the cat, hang on a second, the cat is not behaving. No boy. No, baby. No, you're not allowed up there. Not allowed. The cat is like, he's like, yay, mommy's home. I'm going to be running around like crazy. Mark sure doesn't need to catch anything now. No, he had a cold a couple weeks ago, actually. So hopefully that's all he's going to get. He went through the pre-op thing. The other day we went to the anesthesia people in the pre-op. They test his blood. They check his EKGs and make sure he's ready to go for surgery. Let's see. I was full of COVID again. So strange. So sorry. Yeah, I am so sorry. I hope you guys all feel better. Show us some babies. Make us feel better. Yes. Okay. And I'm praying for you guys as well. Okay. Here is a baby, obviously a practice head. You can see it's rooted on top. And this is some hair painting that I am practicing on with, like I said, trying the glass and tile medium. and a different brush from, I'm trying to think of her name. When I think of her name, I'll definitely tell you her name when I remember it, or put it in the description or whatever. But a different brush. So I tried a different brush. It seems to be working pretty good. But what I want to do before I paint Gracie May, I'll just put this over here, is I got another Julie head, and just go ahead and see how fast I can just make this like a budget baby type thing. Just paint some blushing on this baby, and because it's a perfectly good head. I didn't wash it. I'm sure it's going to be okay. But I'm going to paint this up real quick, and then I'll probably, if it turns out good, I'll probably just like give this away or something like that. But I want to see how well this paint looks, and I really wanted to get her head started this week. But with the new processes, I don't want to screw it up, but I just want to try it out. So, let's see. Okay, so let's go ahead and just mix some colors, and let's get this baby painted. What I want to do purple, I want to do pink. So we're going to do these colors here for blushing. We're just going to do some simple blushing on this baby real quick. And then of course we're going to add in our Glass and Tile medium in with this as well. Hello, 4 people. How are you doing? Telling you going live is a pain in the butt anymore. Let me tell you, pain in the butt. So this is how I've been doing it. Glass and Tile medium. A couple drops of, this paint here. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And I'm going to do a little bit of this paint here. Hopefully, if it comes out of the bottle, there we go. Got a little bit of that going on. I got paints. I got like everything everywhere. And then we got our water. And I put my water in this little handy dandy syringe so that we can mix it up. Actually, we need this right here. Okay. So I got some new brushes here. Stick that right on in there. Let's go ahead and mix this up. And this Glass and Tile medium is works pretty good. Really loving it for painting. It's like making the paint like behave better. What colors I want. This is just a simple blush, so we're just going to go ahead and simply blush this baby. I want to see, and that's another thing, I want to see how fast this baby will like kind of blush up and, kind of make a cute little budget head or something like that real quick. I put Rosebud on the cuddle body today. Oh, she's probably really cuddly now. Got a cuddly Rosebud there? All right. So let's go ahead and wear this glove here. Tomorrow is going to be a busy day. Tomorrow will be last day for Mark to play in the church band, and then he'll be off for like 6 weeks. So he's totally going to miss that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start with this. Let's get us a general brush. General brush right here. We're not even going to do any veining on this baby. This is just going to be a general head, and maybe this will be a nice head for somebody to use on like a cuddle. See, it makes the paint settle down a little bit. You see that? I'm used to working with it being that it makes like it beads up. I'm used to it, but this Glass and Tile is awesome because I never even thought of it until somebody was on YouTube, showing about it. So this Glass and Tile here is makes the paint behave better, more like controllable. And like I said, but I'm used to controlling the paint the way it was like it, but this is just makes it faster. Anything to make it a little bit quicker. So this in a way is going to be, I just want to see how fast I can paint that. Like this. Let's see if this nose, yeah, this will work. I sent you, okay, if that dot, which I can't read it. Hang on. Okay, cool. I'll check that out and when I get done. Cool, cool, cool. So, let's see if I can show you in the camera here what I'm doing. Just want to see how fast. Speed painting. Yeah, this does make it faster. So I don't want to waste this head, kind of like I did this one. This one is a practice head, and this one's definitely, I tried different things on this head, and you can see there's like all kinds of different paints and stuff like that. So that's a practice head. I want to make this a practice head, but also I want to make it to where this can be a usable head as well. So let's see if we can do the different strokes on that. And make this so that it'll be usable. And I want to see how quickly I can get that painted as well. Let me get some on the lips. Love how I make noises. I want to get this done. Let's see if I can paint showing you guys somehow upside down. Look at Papa here. He's bored. He's like, Mama, I am bored. So this is not going to be totally in depth because it takes layer after layer after layer. Oh, this looks good on the lips. This is the first time painting anything along with this glass and tile. Actually, I painted Gracie May mainly the old way that I normally paint, and then I found out, I found this video where this lady is painting with the glass and tile medium, and it makes so much sense to me. But she was painting straight on with it, so it was like much thicker. But so I added it to my water mix. Oh, what happened? We kind of got offline for a second there. Okay, are we still here? Hi from the UK, 7:30 a.m. here. Hey, Jennifer Heather Reborns, how are you? Hope you guys are still here. You kind of clicked off for a second there. UK. Awesome. Good morning to you. Yes, I used to watch Nikki Holland from Still Moments Nursery, and sure it would be morning time for them. Oh, this stuff is awesome. I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out of this stuff. Thank goodness I got 3 bottles of this stuff, and then it's just like lingering in my cabinets here, my painting cabinet. This glass and tile medium. Ooh, this is making the paint work, like moving the paint really nice. It's really cool. Really cool here. So my original plans was to paint Gracie May, but like I said, I just I want to try it first on a practice head. Like I said, this is could be a useful. She's just looking cute, all painted, all nice and simple, and she would look very cute. I'm watching Wallace painting Gracie May. I've changed my YouTube name. I used to be Auntie Nanny's. Oh, okay, I remember Auntie Nenny's babies. Okay, I remember you. Hey, 6 people, how are you? 2 thumbs up. Yes, please give this video a thumbs up. We are this is a newer channel because last year, many of you know, my channel got hacked into. My Google account got hacked into. I had 14,000 subscribers. So I lost all my subscribers and all my videos, unfortunately. If you can give this a thumbs up, it'll help the algorithm, and we can hopefully get back some of our subscribers. Be nice. I want to see how fast, and plus I drink coffee, so I'm feeling a little bit like I want to see how fast with this I can paint on layers over and over again, because this makes it dry even quicker. So I'm going to color the nose here. So I'll probably give this away here on YouTube if anybody's interested in this baby. She'll have some cool looking painted hair. I'll tell you that much. You're going to have some cool looking painted hair. It's going to be wild, wild. Want to do this. I'd rather make a mistake on this baby's head than do it on Gracie May, because Gracie May was not a cheap kit. So there he is, getting so cute. Oh, thank you, Susie, if you're talking to me. So adorable. A little water to go with that. And so far, so good. I'm absolutely loving this glass and tile medium. I would say go get some, everybody, but unfortunately, they don't make this anymore. Sadly, not being made anymore. So that's why I've been ordering different things to try in place of this when I do run out. I just want to see how well this is going to spread. This makes the paint spread nicer, more control, paint quicker. She's so adorable. And get one of these. These makeup applicators, I'm telling you, you can get these on Amazon. These are awesome. These makeup applicators. The camera will pick that up. These you can get off Amazon. They are called disposable eyeliner, like the eyeliner thingamajiggers. These are great for creasing. So that is something you can pick up on Amazon. And you can see how quickly she's getting coloring. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but her coloring is showing up pretty quickly. At the moment, so I am just painting a few layers while I am some energy. Oh, Jennifer, feel better soon. Feel better soon. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's just making me a little bit worried. I hope it's not going to come around during his surgery, because he's going to be in the hospital for a week, and it would be a nightmare for me if I couldn't see him in the hospital. Because I remember during that time, my daughter, she sprained her foot, and so I had to take her to the emergency room in the hospital, and they wouldn't allow me to go in with my own daughter. They wouldn't allow me to go in there with her. And that just totally, oh, I hated that. Just, oh, I hated that. And then for Mark to be getting surgery, because I've heard of some people having the same exact surgery, what Mark is getting during that time several years ago. And they had to go through it alone because they couldn't have any visitors in the hospital and that. Oh my gosh. Just can't imagine that. Something's in the air. Just in time for November, right? Particularly us in the U.S. And have such, but so cute. Okay. Hey, 3 people. 2 thumbs up. Thank you. So it's kind of nice just sitting here painting. I know a lot of you guys are awake too, so it's kind of just nice to sit here and paint and chat with you guys. It's kind of like having friends over. So you guys are my friends. Welcome to my studio. Welcome, welcome. Bubba, he's not used to me being home up. I'm like, what are you doing? Mom, I'm going to sleep. Usually you're at work. But it is the weekend. Actually, probably this one. More water here. Stain the vinyl. So I don't think I'm going to get to Gracie May tonight, but I do definitely want to practice this hair painting with this new way of painting. Anything new, I always practice on a head. It's good to get these heads. If there's like a new way, you're always learning something. Even if you're like me, who's been painting for years and years and years, 20 years. Get some cheap doll heads from Bountiful Baby. Or get some like blank heads if you can get them at like Walmart, you know, like dolls that have like no molded hairlines or hair or whatever. You can get those. This is going to be so cute. It's going around the school at work. Luckily, it's milder than last time. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. I think I learned a lot since then. Maybe they won't be so restrictive anymore. Wow. Thank you. Yeah, I hope they won't be restrictive because that's really worrying me because Mark will be in the hospital for a week. And if they got restrictive and wouldn't let me to see him, I would be so upset because like he was actually in the hospital with that. I won't even say the name of it because it just feels like a curse. They wouldn't let me see him, and I said I'm going to go back there and I'm going to see him because I currently have it I had it at the time too. We were both sick at the same time, And they still wouldn't let me, and I did anyways. I'm like, you want to watch me? I'm going back there, and I'm going to go see my husband. That's just blarney, but that's not the word I used, so I'm not going to say it here on YouTube. I said, that's just blankety blank. I'm going back there. I'm going to see my husband, and you're not going to stop me. I can't get any more sicker than I was with him, so. But he's better. And now he's getting surgery for his cancer. It's cancer surgery for his resection. That's a big surgery in itself, so it's going to be a bit rough for a little bit until he gets used to. He's got to get an ileostomy. And it's just something you got to get used to for 12 weeks, and then he can get the reversal surgery done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 4 people here. Hey, 4 people, how are you doing? I'm currently trying some new techniques that I learned from new YouTube channel. So far, I can see a huge difference in my painting. Amen to that, Jennifer. Yes, same thing. I got to get her name. She's also a musician or singer and musician as well. Oh my gosh. I'm going to have to link her channel. She does teach class, and I'm thinking about paying for a one-on-one class with her, and she does it by like messenger videos or whatever, however she does it. But if she's still doing it, I am definitely going to pay for one of her classes. I've never paid for any classes before, but I definitely want to for hers because her hair painting is similar to mine. Her style is similar to my style, so I mean, you can see the depth in this crown swirl, and this is, I painted the way that she does, and you can see the depth already. It's looking pretty cool, but this head, of course, is a practice head, and it's half rooted, half hair painted, but I'm not quite done with it yet. I may practice some more in-depth painting with that. It looks pretty good for a practice head, but I want to practice that on this here in as if this is a baby that I'm going to adopt out, which I'll probably just give away anyways, this one, because this one's like a test trial baby. Everybody loves a test baby. Cute little Cupid's bow. So yeah, I'm going to paint this little area here. This is going to also like teach me if I can make like budget babies or something with this type of painting. You can paint much faster, and I can make way less expensive babies. The budget ones, or the I call affordable reborns. And then I can do those babies as well as the high-end reborn dolls. I don't think you have to worry about this time. Thank you. There's no restrictions for COVID in the UK now. You can still go to work as normal. I'm following the Eborn's YouTube. She is great. I want to go on my phone and look. I want to tell you who she is, unless I go downstairs and get my husband's phone. So that I'll definitely let you know who it is. You know what? Just look up. If you just look up hair painting, you will find her. Everloved Reborns. Bingo, that's her name. Everloved Reborns. Look her up. Everloved Reborns. That is the name of the channel. I do believe she changed it to her name because she is a musician. And so she's using her channel as well for her music as well as the Reborns. But Ever Loved Reborns. Look that up. If you've heard of her, oh my gosh. So her painting style is so similar to mine, and that's why she caught my eye, my attention. I love watching tutorials online, even if they're Genesis ones, because maybe I can learn a little tidbit from it, but they're just fun to watch. I just love to watch other people paint anyways. Just like if you're enjoying me painting, I wish I was like painting with my left hand or something so they can see see me on camera, but trying to get this to where you can see what I am doing. Ever Loved Reborns. That is her name. It just popped in my head. I'm like, woohoo, it popped in my head. And she uses Special Care Nursery paint. That I do remember. It's Special Care Nursery paint. That's what she uses. But I like my paints. My paints work well for me, so I am sticking with the Liquitex. They have a different grade. So the professional grade of Liquitex. You can use basic brands. It really hasn't changed anything too much, using the different brands together. So it's gonna be so cute. So of course, before painting on a doll that's very expensive, I'm going to paint on a head. And like I said, I would recommend going to Bountiful Baby and just getting cheap kits. They're just getting cheaper and cheaper. I haven't been on Bountiful Baby's website in so long. I may be going back there to order more like cheap kits so I can practice my different painting techniques. Megan Reese, is that her name? Yes, that's her. Not 100% sure, but I'm sure she said she was giving up painting. Oh, is she? Oh, no. I learned so much from her. If you go there, I'm doing... so I'm using the brush that she uses for hair painting, and I did cut mine. She didn't modify. I modify all my brushes. For hair painting, that's just how I like to do it. I modify my brushes. But I did do... the glass and tile medium, and it works like a charm. But I wish I can tell you to go get it, but unfortunately they just don't sell it no more, unfortunately. But I want to thank her so much, oh my goodness, for putting those videos out. Yeah, if I ever find any videos that are helpful to me, I will definitely pass them along to you guys as well. Hopefully they'll help you as well. Even though I've been doing this like 20 years, you're going to find that painting Reborns, like you learn something, always learn something new. Sometimes you just want to change up your painting style. So adorable. It is sad that she's giving up painting. Well, she does have a music career, and she is, oh my goodness, she's singing. I got to make a comment on her video yet, but her Singing is phenomenal. Go watch one of her videos with her singing. It's just like totally, totally phenomenal. And this is where I got the idea of a paper palette. I never knew about paper palettes until I watched her videos. I'm going to show you mine. Here's a paper palette. This is what she uses, and you see how I blotted the paint onto the palette. This obviously was for like practicing hair painting. This was for practicing different colors and using the medium and everything. But this paper palette comes in very, very handy when like trying out your paints and seeing what they look like. This really does give you true color. So it comes in very handy, and I am so ever thankful. So I just want to pass along the things I've learned from her so that you guys, you know, possibly can use that information. Just like I said, that somebody taught me some things while I was waiting up a reborn and told me to use a baby bottle for the glass beads, and that was like the best piece of information that I got, a helpful thing, and I tried it and it works for me. And if it works for you, you know, like I said, take what you want and leave the rest. But yeah, like I said, this will probably be a giveaway on here for my YouTube. I do want to do a giveaway, maybe for the 1,000 subscribers. How about we do that? Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to give away a cuddle head. Woohoo! We'll make her cute. Or him. Just want to see how this just really totally does well. I can't wait to try this with mottling. Maybe I should. Should we try this with mottling? Let's try it. We should try it. Try the mottling. Because like I said, I can tell she went back to using just water. She said she uses distilled water and just paints. She went back to using that. She mentioned it for the hair painting. Because you can no longer find this anymore. Look at how nice that spreads. I am happy. This glass and tile medium makes things spread so much faster. And so in a way, you are putting a layer of the primer on as well, because this makes it matte finish. And then the layers that go on after this go on much nicer. And look at how nice this thins out nicely. I don't know if you see that, but that is totally thinning out so nicely. So nicely. Where's my other brush? There we go. Just kind of brushing it in. This looks so nice. It is totally not leaving watermarks or anything. Love it. And it's pretty exciting when you learn something new, right? Something you can use. It's pretty exciting. Thank you for the thumbs up. We got 3 people here and 3 thumbs up. 3 and 3. Thank you. I love you guys. Yes, give it a thumbs up. So when we get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll probably do maybe a couple giveaways. Well, this will be one of the giveaway things. Do some giveaways. Just to say thank you. I would do other colors, but like I said, this is just going to be a simple thing. Just so I can try my new hair painting. So excited when I find something new. Something that works better. Although I am used to painting hair all them years with just the distilled water and paint. I've been painting like that for years and years and years. See if you can see. She's got getting some life in her. Hey, Laura, how are you doing? 4 and 4. Thank you so much for the thumbs up. I love you so much. Yes, please give it a thumbs up. We're going to do some giveaways. Oh, hi. It's 8 a.m. here in the UK. I didn't think I'd see you live at this time. Yes, I am a third shifter. It is like 3 a.m. here, I think. I am officially, let me tell you the time. Hang on, let me go look. But I am, let's see. Let me look. It is 2:58. Oh my goodness, I'm good. I am so good. Yes, it's 2:58 a.m. Time is going by fast. I'll be going to church in the morning with hubby. This is his last time playing for a while in the church band. So, and he'll be recovering for 4, 6 to 8 weeks from his surgery. So, which, since he's such a hyper person, I think he's not going to have a problem recovering. It's just the nature of the surgery that makes me nervous. It just, where you cut a foot of your colon out, that's, oh my goodness. But I think he'll do well. I've talked to some people on YouTube who went through this surgery, and the one lady, cancer survivor, Jelena, she had the same exact cancer as Mark, and she just like pulled through. Like, I mean, it wasn't easy, but she survived it. And oh, there is good news. Oh, I didn't share this good news. Mark got his scans done. So he got blood work, he got a CAT scan, and he got an MRI. And good news, he is clear. There is nothing, didn't spread nowhere. Nothing spreaded. Everything else looks really good. So he's all clear to go. And once they get this cancer out of him, he should be cancer free. So excited. So we've been going through this for a year now. It started all a year ago. So good to see you painting live again. Thank you. I am so glad to be here with you guys. I'm just glad to see you guys here. Amazing. I am so pleased it's clear. Yep. He is clear to go, and I praise God. His scans all came back clear. So, and we are with the best hospital in the world, and that's the Cleveland Clinic. And I just thank God that we have like the best hospital in our very own backyard here in Cleveland. So I'm very happy. Our surgeon, the surgeon that we are going with, is the third doctor. Like, we got a third opinion because the other doctors just didn't seem to, I don't know, I don't know, it just didn't seem to, not like you don't get along, just don't seem to vibe with that doctor. But we've gotten certain opinions of other doctors saying that he did need surgery, and some doctors said that he didn't, and so we didn't know what the heck are we doing? But we got a third opinion, and we decided, you know what, we're just going to go with Cleveland Clinic. They're the best, So my coworker said, he was pretty much like, why aren't you going to Cleveland Clinic? You should be going to Cleveland Clinic. And his wife just got surgery from the Cleveland Clinic, non-cancer related, but she had her esophagus removed. But it wasn't cancer, but she's healing very well. And the surgeons are the best. And let me tell you, they are, because I forgot my son, when he was 11 months old, was at the Cleveland Clinic. He had a really, really bad infection of the skin, which is called cellulitis. Check this out. And I just remember they couldn't get a line in him at the other hospital, so we had to go down to the main campus of Cleveland Clinic, and they got a line in him. And every day, it was very comforting to me to know that there was a team of doctors. It's a teaching hospital too, and there's like a team of doctors, and they were all like student doctors, and I found that to be really, really reassuring. Like, this is cool. Like they had all kinds of doctors came in, and they did the same thing with Mark when we went. And I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that when he went in for his initial first meetup with the new doctor, surgeon, and they had to do a test on him and everything. And this one doctor was watching, and it was pretty cool because they had several people in there, student people in there, and of course we said it's okay because like how are you going to learn how to do anything if you don't let the doctors watch, right? They've seen it all. So I'm pretty excited. Not about the surgery, but I'm sure he's going to be okay. That right there in itself put me at ease because at least we don't have to worry about anything else, at the moment. Not going to say there ain't going to be other things to worry about, but just for the moment, just going to enjoy the time, So, thank you for the hearts, Susie. Thank you. God sure does like to test us. Yes, definitely going through a test, and you do go through different seasons in your life. Yeah. Has a Facebook page, but she hasn't posted anything on there since March. It looks like she may have given up painting. Oh man, and she was offering like painting classes. I mean, she is like really good. She's like really, really good. So you see me going back and forth, adding more and more paint. So I'm just testing out how well I can add layers on as well. So I'm kind of testing the general paints as well as the hair painting. And I did wanted to do Gracie May, but I said to myself, hold your horses, Jen. Just hold your horses and practice that. If you're trying something new, because it is so darn tempting to just go right into the doll that you're working on and try a new technique, but it could definitely, it could get ruined. Next time, I'm going to buy another phone or tablet or something so that I can play some like no copyright background music for you guys as well, because I know it's quiet. Unless you like it quiet. Because like it'd be some something to listen to while I'm painting, like if I'm concentrating on a spot or something, you can hear music or something. This is just something that I am doing just to kind of make the baby, just as if it were a painted baby. So I haven't painted in about a year. Really want to get back to, it's very therapeutic. Yes, it is. Laura, you need to go back to painting. I suggest it. And it's just kind of strange to me that like painting is, especially now what we're going through with Mark's treatment, it makes me want to go to painting even more. And it takes my mind off of, what's going on at the moment. So it's just awesome. And there are times when I'm real stressed out that I don't even want to do any painting or anything like that, which is understandable. But like, I try to think about other things like painting and watching. Believe it or not, I've been watching videos with people who also paint miniature cars, like they paint miniature sculptures and stuff. You can learn from those people, those artists as well. You can learn from them as well. Because there's different things that, like different products that could be used for painting a reborn that is used for painting miniatures. And one of them, as you may know, is the AK that's very velvety type of varnish. Very velvety. Love it. So I wouldn't have known about that stuff if it wasn't for the the painting community, the people who paint the miniatures. And since this is like a varnish, it dries faster, and it is definitely nice, and like it just looks nice and matte right from the get-go. You enjoy quiet? Okay, we'll do quiet. I used to watch your lives while I was painting. Oh, I miss my old channel, guys. I really do. I miss it so much, and I don't I don't think there's any way I can get it back. I wish I could. And that's so many memories I lost. As you guys know, if you guys have known me for a long time, actually Morningside Nursery is still up. That's when I really started reborning. YouTube is amazing for learning new techniques. It definitely is. I totally agree. Yeah. And then I hope I can be of some help with that. I'm not good with teaching anything. I know a lot of people want me to teach hair painting, but I think I don't know. Like, it's just, don't know how easy that would be. But the lovely artist, Mama Pat's Nursery, she still has to come over yet because she gifted me that reborn, Delilah. She gifted me that baby for trade for teaching her how to paint. So she's got to get her butt here. If you're ever listening, she's got to get her butt here and get painting with me. We were at a doll show together, and I was a vendor right next to her, and she gifted that baby to me. Everybody wanted that doll too, and she gave her to me. She's like, if you teach me how to do some painting or hair painting, I will gift her to you. And I'm like, sure, no problem. Still waiting on you. Come on over. I think she lives several hours away from Cleveland, though. But she pretty much goes to a lot of the doll shows here in Ohio. So I wasn't planning on doing all this detailing work, but I just want to do enough to make this baby, really adorable for when she gets her hair painting. Let's see. I think I've been watching you for about 5 years now, even though I use heat set paints. I picked up on some techniques. Oh, awesome. I am so happy. If you can pick up anything, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I went back several years ago to try some heat set painting because I think a lot of you are familiar with Melanie. No, wait, what is her name? What's her name? Sarah Melaman. Is it Sarah Melaman? Sarah Melaman has a YouTube channel, and she has all these techniques with the not the air dry, the heat set paints, and especially with the mottling. You can't quite get the mottling like you can't. You can't get like quite the smooth mottling with air dry because of the water, the beating up of the water. But I probably should try that. Try that with this. Melaman, yep, that's it. That's her. Yes, she has a YouTube channel, and the way she paints, it just looks so effortless. And I tried going back to the heat set, the Genesis. I still have like a whole thing of Genesis paints, and they're behind me. Well, you can't see them, but they're behind me right now. I have some. But for health reasons, I can't paint because a lot of the you have to paint with thinners, and I can, but I have to wear one of them respirators because I'm very sensitive to the odorless thinners. I get very lightheaded. Yeah, it makes me have a headache the next day terribly, and it's just not worth it. And then I can't wear a respirator that long, but I do wear one for when I do the Genesis When I do the varnishing, I do use the Genesis He Said varnish because I love it personally. I love it, but it does have thinner in it, so it does bother me, but it's not as long as if I were painting, if you get what I mean. So I'm only varnishing for about an hour, and I can definitely handle that. I get so like, oh my gosh, claustrophobic wearing that big thing on my face. Right now I'm painting her lips. I don't know if you can see that. Like painting, going over and over her lips because this dries so nice and fast. That's why I love it. This is drying so fast. Totally loving it. Oh, on your last channel, you had a video on go to paints and mediums you use. Would you do another video like that this channel? Yeah, I will make a video on to the paints and mediums that I use. In fact, I just bought a whole bunch of different things of mediums because, like I said, once this runs out, I got to find something that's similar to this. This is magic in your paint. And this is in my paint mix right now. And this is magic. I love this stuff. I have 2 more bottles of it. And thank God that I do. It's just wow. She was the first channel I watched to learn how to paint. Let's see, I'm ready for the Kansas Doll Show. I have baby fever. Yes. I'm praying that I'm still planning on going, but I'm going to be on FMLA and they take your vacation days, unfortunately. So I'm going to see if I can build up some more vacation time for the Kansas Doll Show because I might have to cancel it due to no more vacation time, but we'll see what happens. I'm still planning on going as of right now. I still plan to go, but it might change. So just heads up for you guys who are looking forward to me going. I'm trying my darndest to go. So Mark should be pretty okay to be on his own. He'll be 5 weeks post-op by then. By the time the Kansas Doll Show Labor Day weekend, he'll be 6 weeks out from his surgery, and he should be returning to work by then. If you guys want updates on Mark, let me know. I'll update you on how he's doing and how he handled surgery and everything. I think he'll do well. All these other procedures he's had, he did so well. So, not like me. I'm a big baby. I can't quite do it. I don't know if you can see her lip color. Her lips are starting to come alive. Look at her lip color. Let's try some mottling, definitely. I'd love to go to a doll show, but they are always so far away from me. I don't think they are big here in the UK. Oh, I am so sorry, Jennifer. I wish you could go to a doll show. That'd be cool if we can meet you at Kansas Doll Show. That's the doll show that I've been going to, and the reason why I go to Kansas is because the airport is like right there. It's just easy to get to because it's like right next to the hotel where they're holding the doll show. And I love that hotel, the DoubleTree. Totally loving it. Let's try some mottling. We're going to try some mottling with this too. So I may not get to the hair painting. What time is it? We got 50. Oh my gosh, it's been an hour. We've been on here an hour. Holy moly. It's okay. Let's try some mottling. So I'll have a whole week off of work and hopefully maybe I can get some painting in while I'm not at the hospital. I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to stay over at the hospital. So while I'm not at the hospital, I'll probably sleep during the day at the hospital with Mark, not with him, but and then come home and paint at night. We'll see how it all. In 1 hour, we did pretty good. 1 hour, yeah, 1 hour did. She got a lot of life in her in 1 hour. It is a perfect location, definitely. Most definitely. I totally agree there. All right, let's try some mottling. I'm dying to see how this acts with mottling, because if it works, I'll use this mixture for mottling. Let's do a little more blushing on the cheeks. Let's do some more blushing. I met my grandpuppy, by the way, today. My grandpuppy, my daughter's dog. Oh my goodness, that dog is the cutest thing. And I am not a dog person, and I am not a Shih Tzu. It's like a Shih Tzu something. I am not a dog person, but this dog stole my heart. She stole my heart. Her name is Munchkin. She is a tiny little thing. She's a Daisy Doodle, I think they said. Something. It looks like a Shih Tzu. Oh my gosh, I totally fell in love with her. My grandpuppy, oh my gosh. I'm like, I've never been excited over a dog. I am not a dog person, but I saw her and then I picked her up and she was so cuddly. She's only like, she's still a very young puppy, but I fell in love with her. She is like the only dog. She's one of them hyperallergenic dogs because my daughter is allergic to dogs. And she doesn't smell. She doesn't have that dog smell to her. That's why I don't like dogs too much, because they have that funky smell to them. It doesn't even matter how many times you give them a bath, they have that funky, weird smell to them. But she has no smell to her. It's almost like her hair is almost like human hair. It's not like dog hair. She doesn't have dander. So she's one of them hyper-allergenic dogs. I gotta head off and start my day. Bye, everyone. Bye, Laura. Have a good day. Good morning to you, and have a good day. Thank you for being here. We got 5 thumbs up. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, we'll try the mottling just so that this is definitely going to be the new way I paint. Definitely. Definitely. Let's go ahead and try that, and then I'll let you guys go, because I know a lot of you either need to start your day or need to go to bed. One of the two, right? Or if you're in between. But let's try that. And you are going to be the first to see how I like it. So let's get our mottling. Let's get our mottling bowl out. Make a mottling sponge. Maybe we'll go ahead and make this into the mottling sponge. Let's make a sponge. I do have my regular mottling sponge, but I don't want to use that in case I don't like this. Let me go get a pair of tweezers. And I'm pretty sure you can still hear me walking across the room, which is pretty cool. You can still hear me. Tweezers. I know I have some over here. I think I do. No, we'll try these. All right. I don't have them. Actually, I have some in my purse, but I don't feel like going all the way down the stairs. That'd be weird if I went all the way downstairs. You can still hear me. Let's see. Player, how do you say your name? 10G95. Hopefully I said your name right. Hey, how are you? Things are quiet. Good to see you. Doing good. We are trying out. Oh, 7 thumbs up. Yay. All right. Okay, let's do this over a garbage can. So let's do that. We're making ourselves a temporary mottling sponge because now we're going to try mottling with this paint mix. I'm going to try that out. So in the meantime, while I'm using this, I'm going to try to find, I'm going to be buying a lot of different products, like different types of varnishes to see if I can get anywhere near close to what this stuff is. So this stuff works. It makes the paint behave much better, or you know, the mixture. So it's not going to be a perfect mottling sponge. Let's see. This is what we got so far. Unless I have some over here. I don't know. We're just going to try this just for the heck of it, just to see how well that does. Okay, that's good enough. So we got a temporary mottling sponge, and we're going to get our mottling bowl. Mottling bowl here, and then we put our paint in our mottling bowl. See how we do. Oh, cool. I'm glad I could say a name right because I used to work in the telemarketing industry and I would butcher people's names at the last second. They give you a few seconds before the person answers the phone to say their name right. And then I'd be butchering people's names and people get so mad and hang up. But then some people be like, no, it's this. Like, this is how you say my name. All right. So with the mottling bowl, so you're going to put that in there. Take your mottling sponge and pick up your paint. Probably need a little more in there. So we're going to see how this works. We're just experimenting together. So this is like something new I'm trying, and we're going to see how it goes. Let's give it a go. Start off at the back of the head. Ooh. Definitely. Oh my goodness, that definitely looks smoother. Definitely. It makes it behave much better. Let's get a little more paint on there. Actually, we probably should just put it right on the sponge, right? Let's do that. That's the old way of doing it. I got so used to pouncing it up onto my sponge. Okay. Whoa. A little bit of beading still, but it looks pretty cool. I'm going to show you. It still beads up a little bit, but it still looks cool. But that's why you have this. And that looks very nice. I don't know if you can see that. The camera's not capturing it. But, oh, that's cool. It doesn't have watermarks on it. That is awesome. Even with a little bit of watermark was okay because it did give the effect of, like, you know, skin pores, like little dots as like skin pores. That's the effect that it would give. See that? It's going on nice. Woohoo. So this turned out to be one big experimental video. We'll probably get to the hair painting tomorrow. What is tomorrow? Tomorrow's Sunday. I might be back painting tomorrow if you guys aren't doing anything. Well, maybe we'll meet back up at the table and paint some more. But the mottling is working out perfect. I love it. I am so ever grateful to Everloved Reborns for for posting this. It's kind of like a light bulb moment to me. Now the mottling is a little bit darker than what I want it to be, but this is only, like I said, just trying this out. That's why you want to try these things on a practice head. You want to just kind of practice that. Just kind of dabble it. That looks pretty cool. Dabble it a little bit out so I don't have too much of the paint in there. We have a little bit too much paint in there. That looks so cool. I don't like the pattern, but the idea is there. The idea is there. I don't quite like the way this pattern is, so I'm very, very picky on my mottling pattern. So I'll definitely make a sponge just for that. Okay. So we'll go ahead and finish that. And then I'm going to try the hair painting. Yeah, I was supposed to be painting Gracie May tonight. Started her hair painting and get a, head start on that. But I want to try the new technique that I learned. But I don't want to try it without trying it on another head, like a trial baby like this is. Definitely looks better. Put a little bit more here. I'm definitely liking this better. Oh yeah, the consistency is awesome. It's really exciting to find something new. I'm going to go along her face. I didn't know a lot of people, when they do mottling, I only do one layer of mottling. A lot of people do layer after layer after layer of mottling. I don't. I suppose maybe I should try that sometime. I know the Kansas Doll Show is coming up, and Gracie May is my representative baby, is a baby that I want to take with me, so I need to work on her. I should be working on her, but like I said, if this works out, the painting, because her hair painting is amazing. Her hair painting is similar to mine, Ever Loved Reborn's, but the way, like how it looks in the way it goes on is so much nicer. And thank God she's like using air dry paints, which totally is very helpful to me, of course. This is really good for like when you're going over the eyes. It gives the impression of like blood vessels in your eyelids. Your face has a lot of blood vessels. This ain't going to be too realistic. This is just a test. So like I said earlier, if you're just joining or watching on replay, I'm going to give this head away for our 1,000 subscribers. So I'll probably give a couple things away. We're at 700 and something. So as a thank you, I want to give something away to my YouTubers. And this will be one of them. Because this is just a trial head. So this isn't like my best work. Just so you know. It's not like something I'm going to charge for. I'm not going to charge for a head that's just a trial head. So, and this is, oh my gosh, I just love this. Totally, totally love this. It works. Definitely, definitely works. Don't know if the camera's picking that up, but she's got a lot of movement. I call it movement, like life. All the mottling looks really cool. I don't think the camera's picking it up. Wish it would, but the mottling looks cool. It works. Hey! Let's see. If I can pronounce your name. Hang on, I gotta catch up with your comments here. Thank you, Susie. Let's see. How do you say your name? I don't know how to pronounce your name, but hello, hello. Good to see you. I do red, blue. Oh, you do red and blue? Okay, guys. I said hello. Well, hello to you. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I'm going to try to pronounce your name, but I butcher names. It's N. I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry. I'm bad with names, but hello and welcome. I watch a lot of live streams, and some people rattle off, the people who come into the chats and everything, like the host of the show that I'm watching, like they can just rattle off names, like they just totally know how to like pronounce names. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I wish I knew how to do that. I'm really bad. I butcher people's names. All right, those are some spots that are a little dark, but the hair painting will cover that. So it is a definite yes for this kind of mottling. I absolutely love it. I'm happy. I'm thrilled. I'll go ahead and try a little bit more. And then I don't know if I should stick around for the hair painting and try some hair painting. This definitely is taking me longer than what I wanted, but I want this baby to look pretty decent for a giveaway baby for my test. That way, whoever gets this baby is really going to enjoy her or him. So cute. Oh my gosh. The mottling definitely calms down the watermarks or the beading of the paint beading up. It still does, but not as much, and which means it's less of a watermark. But like I said, the watermarks actually are acceptable to me because they look like pores, but if you can get it to look smooth, I think that's the way to go. Because with the heat set paints, you totally can get it to look smooth because it's oil based. It's not water based. But this is really cool. Like you can make these areas a little bit darker right here with the mottling. I'm doing only like one color. Maybe I'll do another color. And then it ends up being like a big project. But this is like what a budget baby or simple affordable reborn would be like painted like. Still got some really beautiful colors there. And how this is going on is like really, really nice. I'm loving it. Looks very nice. So I might try different colors of mottling on my more, painted babies. So I'll do the lip color one more time and then I'll probably let you guys go. I'm going to start trying some hair painting on this baby unless you want to stick around and watch the hair painting. Do you know that I live in South Africa? That's pretty cool. And she says, answer me. Well, I'm currently painting. We are paying attention to you. Oh, wow. We have a few reborn artists in South Africa. Yes, guys. Oh, you're 9 years old. Okay. I'm almost 70. I'm old. Let's see something for a second. Can you? No, it can't be. Hang on. Click. We were just watching Jen paint. Yeah, this is a chill. This live stream's pretty chill. It like we just sit and watch. We're not very talkative. Yeah. Okay. We do some mottling around back here. Let's do some back here. Why the heck not? Let's do some here. This is definitely the way to go. So at least the amount of this varnish that I have is going to give me some time to look for the replacement once I do love this. Once I do not have this anymore, I got 2 more bottles of this. This will last me a while, so that's why I'm just quite excited about it right now, because I do have a few bottles of this stuff, and thank God I got it when I did, because that's when it started going out. That's when it started becoming less and less, and then I went online and I found a bunch, but then I'm like, oh, I didn't use it for anything. I didn't find a use for it, but now, if I would have known what I know now, I would have bought up a whole bunch of bottles of this stuff. But I'm sure I'm going to find something that is similar to it. It's just going to be a lot of searching for it. But the mottling, it works pretty cool. Love the mottling. So yeah, on my next few reborns, I'm definitely going to go with mottling, different layers. I'm going to start doing mottling on I only did 1 layer of mottling. All the rest were brushed on. I do a lot of brush painting. So I'm going to try the different mottling layers and see how that looks. I think it'll look pretty cool. There are some people that I watch painting, and I was watching this one, I'm subscribed to her, and she was like painting, what was she painting? It's a tutorial on Caucasian babies, and it's in Genesis Paints, I believe. But she's done like video after video of layer after layer after layer, and I don't see any change in the vinyl. I'm not trying to like get on that artist, but I honestly don't see any change in the vinyl. To me, my paintings, like if I don't see change right away in the vinyl, I'm just not that patient to wait 10 layers later to see a little bit of a change in the color, if you know what I mean. I know everybody has their different styles, but I love that. Okay, so that'll be the way to go. Now we're on to the hair painting. Okay, let's try this hair painting. Let's try it out now that we've got... Okay, let me just go over her lips one more time. And I found out, well, it takes me a while to paint because I'm just so OCD. Like, I just got to make sure everything is exactly how I want it. It's like, no, another layer here, another layer here. But this is definitely, I love it. So it's kind of like primer and paint all in one. So you can start painting with it, and it's priming your kit at the same time. I think that is so cool. So cool. All right, now for the hair painting. Mm-hmm. I'm looking at you on TV too. Look at me. Okay. I'm looking at you on TV as well. That's what I'm looking at. This is my TV right here. You can see my keyboard right here. There's my keyboard, and I have my TV right in front. My camera's right there. So I can see you guys. We can't see you. Cool. Guys, do you want me to subscribe to your videos and share and save? Only if you want to. You don't have to, but if you want to. Do you have a channel, or do you... Anyways, let's get on to that. I'm going to go ahead and get on to that. But like I said, I may be quiet while painting. So I'll take this glove off because we're done with this portion of painting. Oh my goodness. I'm so excited. You know how you expect to do one thing and end up doing a totally different thing? Well, that's what happened with me. I'm totally doing something. I knew I wanted to go live, but I totally am doing something like painting another head. But you got to have practice first, because I'm not just going to go right on into it. And we'll go ahead and save that. And clean this up. Clean that out of there. I did not know you can paint with windshield washer fluid. That is something I learned from the community of the people who paint the miniatures. They use windshield washer fluid as their medium, or as their thinner, which is very interesting. I did get some. I'm a little hesitant in using it though. I wanted to see how it works on reborns, but I'm afraid it would like dye the... It says that according to these painters, like the dye that is in it doesn't affect the paint, or doesn't affect whatever it's going on. So we'll see. We'll have to see. Okay. Soak some water up. So this is my new normal. Being up at night, this is my daytime. Okay, just seeing what you guys are chatting about. Where is that Lori? Now, she usually is working now. Are you watching Mama Wade, Lori? I'm going to make you my moderator yet. I do need moderators. I can't do it while I'm on I'm currently on Dex, which is like it makes your phone like a computer type thing. So I can't mod anybody right now. I can't do anything. That's why I need moderators, so that, you know, if need be. So I have to get some moderators in here. I'll wash that later. Get us a new towel. Right, on to the paint, on to the hair painting. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Let's see how we do. Okay, so like for my hair painting, I have it sitting over here and it's covered in plastic. So here's a tidbit for you. When you're hair painting, what I do is I make a big batch of paint like this. And when I'm done painting, I've got this plastic that goes over it. And then I got this spoons bowl. It's like, it's a spoons, you know, for kitchen. Or a bowl. You know, you can take a regular bowl. You know what? That's probably a better idea. Let's see if this one works. Oh, that one works. It does work. Take a bowl, and this is a good way to store your paint for a good couple of days while you're, you know, the days that you're not painting. This works really well. But I was using this because it's heavier. Like, this did work pretty good. You know, use that. And it keeps your paint nice and fresh for a good couple of days. So I found that to be helpful if that helps you while you're painting. That would be awesome. Take what you want, leave the rest. That's what I say. Okay, so this is another thing you can get on Amazon. This is a, what do they call it? It's for eyebrows. I forgot what it's called. It's like where they tattoo your eyebrows, like partially tattoo them. This is like a tool that helps with that. I don't know, but it's like some kind of thing that you can get on Amazon. And it's great for mixing up your paint, and that's what I use it for. So it stirs up the paint really nice. This is also has the glass and tile medium mixed in, so it makes the paint. I've tried it, like I said, on that head over there. That's the same head. And then I spread it here. I'll show you this one. So this is another Julie head we have here, and you can see this just makes it, look at how nice and matte that is. It makes it really nice and matte. It works so well. So we're going to try that. I'm getting sleepy, but I want to watch. Alrighty. Well, we only have 5 people, so I'm just going to go ahead and let you go. I'll let you know how it works out, but it is past an hour, so I'm going to go ahead and try this. And I'll let you know. I'm going to start painting with this, and I'm going to do the technique that Everloved Reborns has tried. I'm going to start off with this brush, not with my usual brush. So anytime anything is like real scary like that, what brush is that? This one. I'm going to do the 6-9 swirl instead of my usual swirl. So usually I'll do like a swirl like this and then go around and around. But I'm going to try the 6-9 swirl, which is a 6 and then a 9. So I'm going to try her swirl. I'm going to try her technique and see if that works, because I did it before. It worked pretty good. So oh, thank you for subscribing. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. I'm going to go ahead and jump on some other videos or other lives that are out there, and paint and listen to some other people chat. So yeah, it's probably like 3:30 a.m. here. So I only plan to be on here an hour. So usually an hour is good enough for people. So I will come back on here hopefully tomorrow night and let you know how this works. And hopefully we're working on Gracie May at that point. Gracie May is like looking so adorable. So adorable. So that'll be the next step. So alrighty. I love you guys, and sweet dreams to you as well. Thank you for joining me for 1 hour and 33 minutes. So, yeah, so hopefully we'll be on tomorrow night. If not, then you guys have a great night. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of day that is. And if you haven't done so and would like to, please do subscribe. We would love to have you. So we'll see you next time. And I'll keep you all updated on this, and Mark too as well. So love you guys. I'll talk to you later. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.